Ladies and gents, this is UX and this is how it feels to upgrade your PC by the channel martincitopants. Oh god, I'm sitting out of my mind. As a PC builder for what, 15 years, I think I can relate to this, right? This is what, my third PC that I built so far, right? I only bought one console in my life, PlayStation 4, and I still have that, right? But after realizing that PlayStation 4 is not fucking perfect, which I believed, I went back to PC. And I built this PC, I guess, in 2017 or 2018, I don't know. GTX 1080 card, i7-6700K. So I remember building my PC then. If you look, one thing I've noticed, and this has changed so far, that if you build a combination of Intel and Nvidia, things will go smoothly, right? AMD, I've had bad experience in the past, some compatibility issues here and there, but since in past 5 years, things have changed a lot. AMD, especially right now, AMD has become really powerful and really smooth. So I don't know, maybe next PC will be AMD for me. We'll see. Let's see what Martin built it. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in this, and check out the cards, cards in here. Let's watch it.
Hello again. Look at this thing. It's a brand new PC. Real big, lots of hard drive space,
Whoa.
Big motherboard, big power supply, and this guy.
MSI.
Yep, that's right. Your boy
Oh, 3090! He picked up 3090. When this? Oh, this is from last year, 2021. Okay. How did he found it at that time? Right? Massive shortages, for fuck's sake.
Spent his Google V-Bucks on a stupidly expensive graphics card to complement
Stupidly expensive
computer. V-Bucks on a stupidly expensive graphics card to complement his stupidly expensive computer.
$5,682. When I made my PC, things weren't that expensive around that time. There was shortages, but I built it for 2.5 lakhs rupees here, so that would be like 3,000 something, right? But 5,600. I mean 3090, but that alone took what, 2,000 or something, definitely, with the inflations there. Pretty sure he bought it for that, because at the time he bought this PC, there were way too many shortages for 30 series.
Why? Well, the decently priced ones aren't in stock, and I'm a very impatient dopamine. Why? Well, the decently
3080
priced ones aren't in stock.
See, there you go. Only 3080 is 1,700, so definitely paid more than 2,000, if anything.
And I'm a very impatient, dopamine-deprived zoomer that needs it right now. Let's compare it to the old.
By the way, what the fuck? This is his old cabinet. It looks weird, but it's kind of cool. This is a giant fan. Holy shit, that would make everything cooler. You only need one fan.
PC to make me feel better about this long series of terrible financial decisions. Looking at the old PC, it's old. Oh,
very small though.
GTX 970. Oh,
Founders Edition, I guess. With the blower fan, right? This one that pushes out the air.
70. Oh, 4-core processor.
Yeah, in my second PC I have 4790, but not Crate one. You can't overclock it, and it's 1060, right? This one is 1080, that one is 1060 GTX, and has 4790 for processor, while mine has 6700K.
Yuck! It's barely got 1 terabyte of storage.
SSD. I don't even know SSD right now.
And worst of all, only a 500-watt power supply. The least
650 I have
of power supply. This is very disappointing because I can't cook a good piece of meat on the CPU. Just sad. Well, how about the big boy? Big, fat case. Big, fat motherboard.
Fat case.
RTX 3090 for extreme graphics ray tracing. Ryzen 5800X, 8-core central processing unit.
5800. Why didn't he get 5900? He bought a ridiculously priced 3090, but then bought the highest AMD 12-core processor. And AMD and Nvidia. Does it work now? Because my experience in my whole life, that AMD and Nvidia is kind of touch and go, right? There could be some compatibility issue. Maybe they've changed it, so far. But I had a thumb rule that if you buy Nvidia, you buy Intel. But if you want to buy AMD, you buy AMD graphics card as well.
9 terabytes of hard drive storage, 1 terabyte of extreme speed M.2 storage, and best of all, a 1000 watt power supply. From here on, my videos will be 1440p at 60 FPS. Now I know most of you are probably watching this on your small phone screen, but that's okay.
Nah,
A high resolution
2K.
is still better. I can zoom into things more, I can do slow motion, I can fill up my hard drives 4 times as fast, all sorts of small, insignificant details are now available. Excellent. So, let's give it a test and fire up some games. First up, Just Cause 2. But when we switch to the new PC, you may notice it becomes much more playable. Pretty
Come on.
We can now go around throwing buses off of cliffs with much greater efficiency. Old PC averaged around 60 FPS when recording.
Ah, come on. Okay, even with recording 970. Wait a minute, 970 was how weaker that was. Wait a minute, 980 was equivalent to 1060. So 970 was like what, 1050? Okay, then it kind of makes sense. But Just Cause 2 wasn't that demanding, was it? With recording it, obviously, I guess, yeah. If you record something, that would put your performance down by 25 or 30%.
But as you can clearly see, the recording is not 60 FPS. The new PC gets more FPS. Amazing. Up next, Armor 3. It's here where we're going to see some serious improvements. It's here when the graphics card can really stretch its legs.
Yeah.
And it's here where I'll be able to play this and it's not improved at all. Of course it hasn't. Do you really think Armor 3 cares about your system specs?
What?
Armor 3
Why
will
not?
run at 20 FPS. And you'll like it. Kerbal Space Program. Much like Armor 3.
Here
adding
comes Kerbal. Why the fuck Arma is not working good? Is there a problem there? I didn't play Arma 3. I did play Arma 2. It was fucking incredible game. Arma 3 so far with Soviet videos, Soviet Womble videos, that just Arma 3 looks great. But you can't play it at high FPS with this setting? Come on. With this kind of a setup.
Shit ton of mods into the game makes it incredibly unstable and generally fucked. Sometimes you get 200 FPS, sometimes you get 4. At least now instead of 4, I get 12. Thank you RTX 3090. Jeb may still be dead, but you have brought me warmth in this trying time. Nice.
I think it's I don't know if it's making is this really true? How the fuck this is possible? I think it's AMD and Nvidia combination that I was talking about is causing this. Otherwise, no way. I mean, the AMD's this is the latest processor with 8 core, right? 5800X. It's a 5800X. It's the latest processor with 8 cores. And I'm pretty sure 3090 will not bottleneck on that. You don't need, the 12-core AMD processor. So why is this happening? I don't know.
You have brought me warmth in this trying time. Nice. Factorio. Factorio? I could run this game on a vegetable-based PC and it would still run great.
Not with mods though. Remember his fucking video where he put some mods on, which was causing issues, so he had to remove all the belts.
The new PC takes the game from 60 FPS to 60 FPS. Pretty good. Now of course, really large factories will definitely run better on the new PC, but I've never gotten to that point anyway, so I don't care. Just Cause 3. This game is slightly more modern than the rest, i.e. coming up on 6 years old, and as such, is completely busted on my old PC. When not recording, it runs at a decent 40 to 60 FPS, but when recording, well. The new PC completely crushes this game. I can crank up all the settings to the max, blow shit up, depose dictators, destroy civilians, and bask in the bask in the glory of this low detail mountain. Next up, the game.
Look, man, I can definitely record Just Cause 3 on basically OBS, right? 2K, recording on 2K with high bitrate. With my setup, I would still get smooth 60 frames. So I'm pretty sure he's just joking here. Otherwise, he has real bottleneck issues somehow.
Of getting shot. Squad. This game is pretty fun, and it runs like complete shit on the old PC. Not only does the new PC run at well over 60 FPS, but it does so while having all of the graphics settings cranked to the max. Now I can truly experience getting shot and killed in modern combat. You spawn on the wrong base, run for 10 minutes to where the fighting's taking place, and then get domed by some dude prone out in a bush several continents away. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Just Cause 4. I didn't even try recording this game in the old PC, but from past experience, without recording, it runs at about 30 FPS.
Just Cause 4 somehow looks bad than Just Cause 3, at least to me. When I first played Just Cause 4 with the tornado shit, as soon as the game started, somehow the texture and everything looked blurry, right? It wasn't as sharp and smooth. Just Cause 3, just as you played it, you were like, holy shit, this game is good. I remember that experience as soon as I played it. But Just Cause 4, it felt like either they stayed the same as Just Cause 3, but it was a different area, so it was more bland color, so I don't know, it just felt that way, or they really went down with graphics for the consoles, I guess. I don't know. Because I remember Just Cause 3 having issues with the consoles, with the performance. PlayStation and especially Xbox had real issues, like it was stuttering as fuck. So maybe they went down for Just Cause 4.
FPS. New PC runs it over 90, which makes it much more playable. I'll make a video on this game soon. From the depths. Running this game on the old PC with the big Yamato was definitely not an ideal experience. That being said, you don't really need super high frame rates in this game, but it's definitely nice to have. And the 3090 delivered. Go on my stream. Send me money via super. Go on my stream now. Send Sven co-op. Yeah, nice. This game runs on my all-in-one tablet. I can even attempt to play it with the stylus, except it doesn't work. It ran fine on the old PC. It runs fine on the new PC.
200
Shocking.
FPS.
Minecraft. Minecraft runs kind of weird on the old PC.
What?
Some frame rate drops, some frame rate spikes.
Why?
But usually very playable. The new PC is pretty much the same, but I've gone ahead and installed a bunch of nice looking shaders.
This is Minecraft? Okay.
Nice. So yeah, that's it. New PC.
Play Cyberpunk or something.
It's fast, it's strong, and I can say
Become a member today.
Become a member today.
Because you
Go on my stream now.
I will not ask again.
Via super chat. Watch my stream. Watch my stream.
Watch all the streams. Piss on the stream. Watch the stream.
Buy my new merch line. Look at this cool shirt. It says, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on twitch.tv/martincitopants. Stream.
Yeah, okay. Alright. I know this feels like a weird video to react to, but being a PC builder myself, I'm like, fuck it. I have to watch this. I'm not just PC builder for myself. I built PC for some of my friends, some of my relatives. So I built a lot of PCs, right? I never really had any issue with building any PCs if you know what you're doing, right? RAMs could be a real fucking issue if you buy cheap RAMs. There's a real issue. It would cause blue screens that would drive you crazy before you realize it's RAM. So never buy cheap RAM, basically. So yeah. As far as I'm pretty sure he was joking here, or his fucking hardware is bottlenecking somehow. But I mean, on this channel I'll stream lots of high demanding games like Red Dead Redemption and others on 2K basically setting, 1440p with my setup, and I got smooth 60 frames or something. With this setup, what he has, no way in hell he stutters with any of them, right? Every single game that he listed, it has to have 100 plus F frames, regardless of what. Maybe something like Factorio with ridiculous mods would, basically put you down at 60 or something, and that would be processor, because it has to process way too many things. Graphic card is just 3090 is just ridiculously powered. Just a few years ago, people were thinking like, engines are so powerful, but they have to create games that are really underpowered because of the graphic cards that we have. Even the powerful Titans and whatever came with 980 Ti then Titan at the time, those were underpowered for the technology we had at the time. 3090 is so ridiculously powerful that all the technology we have right now, I highly doubt anything can really stress it, right? That's how powerful 3090 is. And with him having 3090, no way in hell. I think 12 cores, he would need 12 cores for 3090 if in the future really demanding game comes. right? Because only way a game can stress 3090, that game would require 12 cores, right? And I don't even know how that game would ever come, because a gamer, basically developers create a game thinking how averagely people could run. They are not going to create a game that basically requires 3090 ever, because that means only 0.01% of people can play it. Cyberpunk is already reaching it, right? Lots of people having issue playing that, right? Red Dead Redemption 2 was also one of those games. These were already kind of reaching it, but yeah. Right, well, that was how it feels to upgrade your PC. Feels fucking great once you do it. In the process, if you hit a roadblock, it just fucking hurts. But yeah. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cards, check out the ink cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Tomorrow I'll do the Kerbal program too. I want to do it right now, but it was kind of late, right? I mean, right now when you're seeing this video, it would have been even later than that, and nobody watches, my reaction videos that late, right? There's a certain time period where people watch it, so I'm like, fine, let's not waste the reaction. I'll do it tomorrow, right? I'll see you next time.